'Cause I got a woman way on town, good to me. Yes, I have. I got a woman now, way over town, good to me. Oh, yeah, yeah. She give me money when I'm in need now. Oh, to the kind of friend indeed.
Ray Charles is an American singer, songwriter, pianist, and saxophonist, apparently, from Georgia. He's most famous for being blind and for songs like the song Georgia, Hit the Road Jack, and I Got a Woman, and also for a cameo appearance in the film The Blues Brothers. He's credited with being a founder of soul music, bringing together R&B, jazz, and gospel. How many albums has he created? Hard to say. One guess has it at about 60. His first was in 1957. His last was in 2004 before he died, but actually there have been 4 released of his material posthumously. Hi, my name's Dan. So this is a live album that was recorded at the Newport Jazz Festival. And despite the album cover, which seems to show Ray Charles holding a saxophone, I don't think he's playing saxophone on the album, or at least the credits given in Wikipedia have him playing piano and singing, but not playing saxophone. It's not an album that I've come across before. I am fairly familiar with some of Ray Charles's work, but I think this must be the first time I've actually heard this particular album. It's a mix of songs, which are kind of R&B style, and jazz. And I guess that's particularly because it's at the Jazz Festival. But it may have been the way that he did stuff generally then anyway. There are some extended instrumentals, a couple of tracks I think that are totally instrumental. And it does have... when they go out into the instrumental stuff, it does have more of a jazz feel than an R&B feel. Generally speaking, I love Ray Charles. I've really enjoyed his music over the years, and I found I'm not so bothered by this album. So I'm not quite sure why. I've got a couple of ideas as to possibly. So the first is the recording itself seems a bit lifeless, and I guess it's possible that it's the copy that I've got of the recording, but it was 1958, so recording technology wasn't great then. So I understand that. I presume that this isn't therefore a remastered version. A lot of earlier albums have been remastered, and it has made quite a bit of difference to them. The other thing that I think it could be is that maybe it's just a lack of having songs that I know on it. I do know I've Got a Woman on this, but that was the only song that was familiar with for me. And maybe it's just I expected it to be a little bit different because it's Ray Charles, and I know quite a few of his other songs, but I think they came after this. Anyway, it was okay, but I wasn't blown away by it, and I didn't feel the need to rush out and get a copy. I'm not necessarily sure I would seek it out again deliberately to listen to. It's kind of interesting in a curiosity kind of way, and it's nicely played and sung and all that. It just didn't really grab me for some reason. What do you think? Well, that's what the comments box is for, so please tell me. And that's it from me for now.
Who knows how to love me in my way? Nobody but you, yeah. I do mean you, yeah. Who knows how to love me now in my way? Nobody but you.